drive all night. Looking for the answers in the pouring rain. They wanna find peace of mind. Looking for the answers. It seems like yesterday, as I recall, you were looking out of place, gathered all the things that slipped.
Mic check, 1, 2, mic check, 1, 2. Mic, mic, mic check, 3, 4, mic check, 3, 4.
Just like Buddy Holly. Oh, and you're married Tyler Moore. I don't care what they say about us anyways. I don't care about that. Don't you ever fear, I'm always here. I know that you need a help. Your tongue is twisted, your eyes are slit. You need a guardian. But you know I'm yours, and I know you're mine.
It lasts for all that time.
We ironic just like Buddy Holly. Oh, and you're married Tyler Moore. I don't care what they say about us anyways. I don't care about that. I don't care about that. Bang, knocking on the door. Another bang, bang, get down on the floor. Oh no, what can we do? Don't look now, but I lost my shoe. I can't run and I can't kick. What's the matter, babe? Are you feeling sick? What's the matter? What's the matter? What's the matter with you? What's the matter, babe? Are you feeling blue? Ironic, just like Buddy Holly. Oh, and you're married Tyler Moore. I don't care what they say about us anyways. I don't care about that.
the time you said to buy it for me, 'cause I'm in trouble. Here's my advice. I don't think twice for the price of a cheap love.
Come back anytime. This is your payback, money grabber. Don't come back anytime. You've already robbed me blind. This is your payback, money grabber. 1, 2, 3. One is for the money, 2 is for the greed, and 3 times that I told you that you're the one I just don't need. Anytime I'm already this is a payback, money grabber. Anytime I'm already robbed me blind. This is your payback, money grabber. What's the matter with the clothes I'm wearing? Can't you tell that your tie's too wide? Maybe I should buy some old type collars. We'll go back to the age of jive. Where have you been hiding out lately, honey? You can't dress trashy till you spend a lot of money. Everybody's talking about the new sound funny, 'cause it's still rock and roll to me. What's the matter with the car I'm driving? Can't you tell that it's out of style? Should I get a set of white wall tires? Are you gonna ever been close to tragedy or been close to folks who have? Have you ever felt a pain so powerful, so heavy you collapse? No. Well, I never had to knock on wood, but I know someone who has. It makes you wonder if I could. It makes you wonder if I never had to knock on wood. And I'm glad I haven't yet, because I'm sure it isn't good. That's the impression that I get. Have you ever had the odds ticked up so high you need a strength most don't possess? Or has it ever come down to do or die? You gotta rise above the rest. No. Well, I've never had to knock on wood, but I know someone who has. Which makes you wonder if I could. It makes you wonder if I've never had to knock on wood. And I'm glad I haven't yet, because I'm sure it isn't good. That's the impression that I get. I'm not a coward, I've just never been tested. I like to think if I was, I would pass. Look at the testing and think before the grace go. I might be a coward, but I have never had to knock on wood. But I know someone who has. Which makes you wonder if I could. It makes you wonder if I've never had to knock on wood. And I'm glad I haven't yet, because I'm sure it isn't good. That's the impression that I get. Never had to, I better knock on wood, because I know someone who has. Which makes you wonder if I could. Makes you wonder if I've never had to, I better knock on wood, because I'm sure it isn't good. And I'm glad I haven't yet. That's the impression that I get. Like a fool, I went and stayed too long. Now I'm wondering if your love's still strong. Baby, here I am, sign, sealed, delivered, I'm yours.
5 minutes to air. 5 minutes. Four minutes and 45 seconds. In 3, 2, 1, mark. 4:45 to air. Coming up on 4:30 to air time. 4:30 to air in 3, 2, 1, mark. Coming up on 4:15 to air. 4:15 in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, mark. 4:15. Coming up on 4 minutes. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 4 minutes. Mark. That was 1 second late. Coming up on 3:45 to air. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Mark. That was 3:45 to air. Coming up on 3:30 to air. 3:30 in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. That was 3:30. Coming on 3:15 to air. 3:15 in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 3:15 to air. Mark. Coming up on 3 minutes to air. 3 minutes in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Mark. That was 3 minutes. 3 minutes to air. Coming up on 2:45. 2:45 in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Mark. That was 2:45. Coming up on 2.5. 2 minutes, 30 seconds in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Mark. That's 2 minutes, 30 seconds to air. Coming up on 2 minutes, 15 seconds to air in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. That's 2:15. Mark. Coming up on 2 minutes to air. That's 2 minutes to air in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Mark. 2 minutes to air. Coming up on 1 minute, 45 seconds to air in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Mark. 1 minute, 45 seconds. Coming up on a minute 30. A minute 30 to air in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Mark. That's minute 30. Coming up on a minute 15. A minute 15 in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Mark. It's a minute 15 to air. Coming up on 1 minute to air in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Mark. 1 minute to air. 55 seconds to air in Mark. 50 seconds to air in Mark. 45 seconds to air. 2, 1. Mark. 40 seconds to air. 2, 1. Mark. Mark. 30 seconds to air. 2, 1. Mark. That's 30. 25 seconds to air. 2, 1. Mark. 20 seconds to air. 2, 1. Mark. 15 seconds to air. 1, 2, 1. Mark. 10 seconds to air in Mark. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2.
Montgomery Bell Academy football is on Hippie Radio 94.5, WHPY FM, Bellevue, Nashville. MBA football is brought to you by Martin and Zerfos Insurance, Farmington Mortgage, Trish Woolwine, Hayden Avery, and Marcia Simino of Frederick and Clark Realty, and Matt Farrell with Pilkerton Realty. It's Big Red time. Let's join Mike Martin and Sean Merrick.
Thank you, Mark. And then there were four. It's a big night. Second biggest night in high school football, at least for Division III, Division II, 3A right here, is MBA with a chance to go bowling with a win tonight and go to Chattanooga in 2 weeks. Well, a little less than 2 weeks for the Blue Cross Bowl, but a lot of work left to do. MBA and Christian Brothers here tonight. Christian Brothers comes in. I would say they are the surprise, of the playoffs so far for us. The way they have kind of come on, like as Mike, you said last week, they were kind of a middling team for most of the season, and then they have just caught fire at the end of the year. And won last week at Briarcrest, the number 1 seed out west.
Yeah, they're an 8-4 team, and all 4 of their losses came in league play on the west side of the league, and the only league win they had was against St. Benedict, who haven't won a league game in years. Even though they did come in 5th of 6 teams in the West, it's a little bit misleading because they probably have one of the top 2 tailbacks in the state. We'll talk about him a little bit, and that's Dallin Hayden, an Ohio State commitment.
Yeah, he's good as well. It's going to be an interesting night weather-wise. It's pretty clear. I mean, it's very clear. We can see the moon, full moon right here in front of us. Nice and cold. This is kind of how it should be. I mean, it's a little chilly up here. I know it's going to be worse in the stands, but it's going to be in the 30s here probably by halftime if it's not already. So when I think of cold weather in football, I think of rushing the football. And as Mike already told you, with an all-star running back there at Christian Brothers, they're going to run the ball. And Red Hales will run the ball well and for this NBA Big Red squad offensively too. So I don't expect to see a ton of yardage through the air. I think it's going to be your traditional pound it, run clock, and I think you'll see, maybe a 17-14 type game. I think it's going to be tight. NBA does lead this series overall 20-5 over the Christian Brothers Purple Wave, and they won last season at Christian Brothers 25-24. Just to tell you what Christian Brothers has done, common opponents and things like that, there's 3. Brentwood Academy, they lost to Brentwood Academy earlier in the season 25-7. They lost 45-19 to Innsworth and then won first round of the playoffs at Knoxville Catholic 28-24. NBA won all 3 of those games. So, yeah, it looks like they may have an advantage there, but you can't really count that the way Christian Brothers has been playing. I think the last 3 weeks they've won 4 in a row. Yeah,
they've caught fire 4 in a row. NBA has actually won the last 9 matchups between these 2 teams, including the last 5 in the playoffs. So you know that Christian Brothers right now really wants to win this ball game, obviously to get the state championship, but just to avenge 9 straight losses to this Big Red team. It's going to be a slugfest, and like you said, I think it's going to be a short game as well. You're going to have 2 really good running teams. They're going to want to control the ball, control the clock, and try to shorten this game as much as possible. And we're going to see Dallin Hayden versus Red Hales, and that's what this game is going to be tonight. And I think really, this is going to be a cliche, but I really think special teams is going to play a big factor in this game tonight. It really will. And I like NBA's advantage. I like what they've done so far this season. I like that they've gotten a few pump blocks this season. I like that their kicking game is strong. And I like how they cover kickoffs as well. And they're going to have to cover kickoffs well because Dallin Hayden, again, is an exceptional runner. And if Christian Brothers wins this game tonight, it's because he's going to have an outstanding game.
Absolutely. And if you're not excited tonight about this game, then football is probably not your sport because everything is on the line. And I know I'm fired up, Mike's fired up, and we can't wait to get this one underway. Both teams are about to take the field for the coin toss. No, actually, we're going to head for the national anthem. Let's go ahead and take a timeout. We'll come back after this on the NBA Football Network.
You're listening to the Montgomery Bell Academy Football Network on WHPY-FM, Bellevue, Nashville.
Hello, this is Chris Sanders, former Tennessee Titans and now faculty member and a coach of the Big Red. If you are looking to buy or sell a home, I need to introduce you to a friend of mine, Matt Farrell. Matt is a MBA alumnus and a member of the undefeated state championship football team of 2007. He knows this city better than anyone and can expertly guide you in a search for the right home and also can answer any questions related to securing a mortgage. Contact Matt Farrell today at matt.farrell@pickerton.com. Again, that's matt.farrell@pickleton.com.
Martin and Zerfoss believes that insurance is the foundation upon which businesses and families build their futures. Independently owned in Nashville. To build comprehensive depth of services Martin and Zerfoss can offer your business at their website, martinzerfoss.com. Home and auto insurance, builder's risk, workers' comp, disability insurance, long-term care, whatever it is. If you have an upcoming renewal or would like a quote for commercial or personal insurance, call one of Martin and Zerfoss's qualified risk advisors to speak with you today to help ensure that your life's most important assets are protected. Martin and Zerfoss, online at martinzerfoss.com.
Montgomery Bell Academy, where boys have been taught the value of honor, leadership, and character for over 150 years, are equipped with the fundamental tools to succeed, and form friendships that last a lifetime. MBA is home to academic and athletic state champions, grants that send more than 100 boys across the globe every year, and transformative opportunities. Montgomery Bell Academy.
Success is measured in many ways. Take real estate, for example. When it comes to buying or selling your home, it's a big deal, and you want a realtor with a track record for success. The agents at Friedrich & Clark Realty have that record. Agents especially like Trish Woolwine, Marcia Simino, and Hayden Avery. They all have an NBA connection. Friedrich & Clark Realty has the highest average sales per agent of any realty company in Middle Tennessee. Buying or selling your home? Call Trish Woolwine, Marcia Simino, or Hayden Avery at Friedrich & Clark Realty.
This is Hart Weatherford at Farmington Mortgage. Interest rates are the lowest they've been in a long time, which makes now the best time to get the ball rolling on refinancing your home mortgage. Perhaps consolidating your home equity line or credit card debt, or maybe you're buying a new house. We get so many referrals from area realtors. Contact me, Hart Weatherford at Farmington Mortgage, and let me run some numbers for you. 615-642-4278. Together, we'll get it done.
Hart Weatherford at Farmington Mortgage, a division of Capstar Bank.
This is Pony Wilson from the Harlem Globetrotters, and you're listening to Montgomery Bell Academy Football.
Welcome back. About 3.5 minutes left before we get this one underway. MBA and Christian Brothers with a ticket to Chattanooga in the Blue Cross Bowl on the line. This team will play the winner. Whoever wins this game will play the winner of McCallie and JP2. And I've heard some scores, and
yes,
it appears to be pretty one-sided so far.
Oh, JP2 finally got on the scoreboard, but it's 27-7. About 4.5 minutes left in the second quarter in Chattanooga. So looking like it may be a home game next week or 2 weeks from now for McCallie in the state championship game.
That's going to be pretty interesting. Of course, last week, MBA here, big win over Baylor, 35-0. That was a 7-0 game at halftime. And still don't know what happened if Baylor's quarterback was injured or not, but they basically took him out of the game to start the second half, and things kind of got out of hand from there. And MBA went on to win that game. And that allowed us to get out a little bit early, went to a running clock late in the game, and it seemed like Christian Brothers had that game wrapped up versus Briarcrest. They had a 35-12 lead, I think, going into the fourth quarter of that game. And I kept checking Twitter on the way home, and it was a little bit closer. All of a sudden, it was 35-33 with under a minute to go, and I just thought, please, we want the Purple Wave to win, and NBA would be at home, and they were able to hang on. But it's tough it's tough when you're only following social media. You don't get an update every play.
In fact, Catholic had cut that game and had a chance to cut it to 8 and had an extra point blocked. It kept it to 9. And then, not Catholic, Briarcrest. And then they got the onside kick, and they marched back down and cut it to 2, but, then couldn't get that last onside kick, and that was the ball game. It had been a lot closer than it probably should have been in a game that, Christian Brothers controlled for pretty much the entire game. But I'm hoping that second half, or that fourth quarter defense shows up tonight for Christian Brothers, because that'll be a very nice for this Big Red offense. But I'm looking for a little Marcel magic tonight. You know, we haven't seen him really get going in the passing game this season long. He's had some good games, but really has been pretty one-dimensional in throwing to Claiborne Richards. But I just feel like tonight might be a night if we're having a hard time running the ball, we may see a little of that magic in that passing game tonight.
I wouldn't be surprised too. Christian Brothers is going to key on him as every defense does to try to keep him from getting outside on anyone. But I still would not be surprised if we see a big run or two tonight from Marcel. The way this game may go, it's a cold night. We expect a lot of rushing tonight for the football. Don't expect to see a ton of passing. So I'd love to see Marcel take off for a big one tonight as well.
Yeah, and let's look at the other side. Let's look at the tailback for Christian Brothers. That's Dallin Hayden. He's number 1. And you like to run a lot of read plays and just kind of read what the defense is doing. And if they're doing one thing, give it to Hayden. If not, he'll keep it and go. So you really just have to contain 1 and 2. There's not a whole lot of team speed outside of those 2 players, but those 2 guys are electric. You got to be able to contain them tonight.
Christian Brothers to receive. Tristan Taylor back and Dallas Hayden, the tailback. So we'll get an early look at him. Ryan Schmotke set to kick off from the 40-yard line. State semifinals. Winner of this one goes to Chattanooga. December 1st, a Thursday night. We hope it's the gentlemen in Cardinal tonight that take it. Cardinal jerseys, Cardinal helmets, white pants tonight with the white numerals on the jerseys for the Big Red. Gold pants and helmets with the white jerseys and the purple numerals for the Purple Wave. And we are underway. Schmotke kicks it deep. It's going to be taken by Taylor at about the 6-yard line. Straight ahead to the 10, to the 15. He's across the 20. Look out. He gets across the 30-yard line, found a seam. And it'll be good starting field position for the Purple Wave as they'll have first down at the 30-yard line.
This is one of the better returns we've seen this season against this NBA kick coverage team. And you look at the down linemen tonight for the Big Red, and we're going to see a lot of Grayson Morgan, the Vanderbilt commitment, playing 2 ways. Normally he's a starting left tackle. He's been playing a little bit of defense this season, but they're going to start him tonight right in the middle of that defensive line to stop a run-heavy Christian Brothers team.
Pistol formation for the Purple Wave to open up on 1st and 10 from the 30-yard line. Quick throw left side, pass is caught, and the receiver's down after a 6-yard gain to the 36-yard line. That was 11 on the reception, Bryce Dowley.
And I feel like anytime we're expecting one team to do something more heavy than the other, they always flip the script in these games we play. And I feel like teams that are run heavy will come out throwing against this NBA defense. So let's see what kind of theme continues throughout this game. But I expect Christian Brothers will settle down here shortly and run the ball more. But they want to try to soften this defense early on if they can.
2nd and 4, Purple Wave at the 36. They stay in the pistol, 3 receiver set. They motion the tight end. Nope, it's going to be a handoff to Hayden. Hayden's going to be stopped at the line of scrimmage. NBA bunched him up right there and took him down for no gain. It'll be 3rd and 4.
Yeah, just created a big pile right in the middle of that line right there. It was that defensive line. Guys like Grayson Morgan getting in there, Browning Trainer, and just no room for Dallin Hayden to run on that 2nd down run. So looking at a 3rd and 5 here on this first drive for Christian Brothers.
NBA trying to get a stop here. 3rd down and 4 for the Purple Wave. Shotgun set now. 2 receivers to the short side. It's going to be a handoff on the receiver sweep, and he's going to be taken down. He's going to lose a yard. That was actually the tailback Hayden on the run, and he is dropped for a loss on the play, and NBA has forced an early punt.
And after a 5-yard gain of first down, back-to-back runs from Dallin Hayden, and NBA's defense was there to swallow him up. That's a great start from this Big Red D. They should get pretty good field position here as Claiborne Richards has his feet standing on about the Big Red 31-yard line to receive this punt.
Will Simonton back to punt, stands just on this side of the 20-yard line. Yeah, it's a decent punt. It's going to be taken by Richards at the 34. He's going to go down right there. He lost the ball. It's still loose. And who's got it? I think MBA may have recovered it. They did. Thank goodness. I think Coleman Roddy was there to pick it up and save it right there for MBA, but I thought Richards lost it and got it back.
Yeah, the sure-handed Richards lost it, got it back, and then lost it again, and the ball kind of scored it out late. And then the official that was signaling whose ball it was kind of gave a little kind of worm move. He looked like he was going to go with the one arm to signify it was possession for Christian Brothers, but instead he went NBA's way. So NBA kind of dodged a bullet there on that punt return for Claiborne Richards.
Could have been a huge momentum changer. 5-man front for the Purple Wave. First down for Marcel Reed, Red Hills in this offense. Reed back to throw on first down. Has a man open, it's Richards. He's got it at midfield to the 45, swats a man away, picks up another 5 yards. And it's going to be a first down for NBA at about the 41-yard line of Christian Brothers.
And that's, I think, Coach Uverhard and Marcel Reed's favorite pass play, just that post-corner play. And he ran that corner inside, and when he cut back on that corner, Claiborne Richards was wide open on that play. And Marcel Reed led him towards the sideline and got a big completion down to the Christian Brothers 41-yard line.
Great SWAT move, too, to dispatch that first tackler. First and 10 to the 41. 3-step drop. Throw out to the right side. Again, it's Claiborne Richards. Again, it's a catch. Richards is going to be spun down inside the Purple Wave 35 to the 33-yard line. That's going to be an 8-yard gain on first down.
You talk about favorite receivers, and it is Claiborne Richards. Look at the stats. Now, that's his 50th catch of the season. The second best receiver, Jack Spillman and Blake Ragsdale, each with 11 catches. So 50 to 11, that's a big, big gap between your number 1 receiver and your number 2 receiver. But Richards has been that guy all season long. He's got him down on a 2nd and 2 here on the 33.
Hales is the deep tailback. One receiver out left side. It'll be Rhett Hales. Rhett Hales picks his way forward, dodges a couple of guys, and he's going to get enough for a first down as he crosses the 30-yard line. He'll be down to the 28. First down for the Big Red.
Yeah, like what this drive is looking like so far. And it's 2 passes from Marcel Reed. You're, again, softening up that defense, and then you attack with Rhett Hales on a 2nd and short. They got the first down now, and they get the ball inside the Christian Brothers 30. About the 28.
8:48 left on the clock here in the first half. That should be running, and it's not, but there we go. Tight ends in motion for NBA. They're going to run to the left side. Nice block out on the edge, 25-20. It's Hales to the 10, makes a move to the 5. Hales will not be denied as he takes it all the way to the end zone. 28 yards for Rhett Hales. Touchdown, Big Red.
By the time NBA moved their 2 tight ends from right to left side, and they created a big path for Rhett Hales. He's going to the sideline. Looked like he was going to get tackled around the 10-yard line near that sideline. They cut it back and then reached the ball out as someone's trying to bring him down from his shoulders. And that is a great, great start from this Big Red offense to jump out 6-0 in this ballgame.
Rin Jacobs on for the extra point right here. Good snap, good hold. Looks good from here, and he nails it. NBA strikes first here in the semifinals. 8:31 to go first quarter. NBA 7, Christian Brothers nothing. Back after this on the NBA Football Network.
You're listening to NBA Football on Hippie Radio 94.5 WHPY FM, Bellevue, Nashville.
Success is measured in many ways. Take real estate, for example. When it comes to buying or selling your home, it's a big deal, and you want a realtor with a track record for success. The agents at Friedrich & Clark Realty have that record. Agents especially like Trish Woolwine, Marcia Simino, and Hayden Avery. They all have an NBA connection. Friedrich & Clark Realty has the highest average sales per agent of any realty company in Middle Tennessee. Buying or selling your home? Call Trish Woolwine, Marcia Simino, or Hayden Avery at Friedrich & Clark Realty.
The official home of Montgomery Bell Academy Football. Hippie Radio 94.5.
Great start for the Big Red here in the semifinals. Forced a 3-and-out by Christian Brothers on the defensive side of things. Came back, took it down the field. A couple of passes from Marcel Reed. Big run from Rhett Hales, 28 yards. And with the touchdown, NBA leads 7-0. Now Ryan Schmotke set to kick. Taylor and Hayden back to receive. Schmotke with a deep one. This one may go into the end zone, and it will, and that will be the automatic touchback. It'll be a 1st and 10 at the 20-yard line for the Christian Brothers Purple Wave, and we'll get our second look at this Big Red defense here.
Like I said, just a great start both defensively and offensively, and that's what you want to do, set the tone early in the semifinal game. And just start pounding away. Now Christian Brothers is kind of looking to answer that first touchdown drive from the Big Red and at least find some way to get some first downs here, get some momentum going on this offensive side of the football.
Purple Wave going to open it up here. 5 receivers, empty backfield, screen pass to the receiver, Taylor, and Taylor is swarmed under.
Three touchdowns for just over 400 yards. They actually have another guy that's thrown for over 900 yards this season. I wonder if we will see Jack McLaughlin, but right now it's Strother's game.
Strother back in the pistol. Hands off to Hayden. Hayden trying to find some room there in the middle, and he won't do it. Coleman Roddy wrestled him down, and that's going to bring up a 3rd and long, and maybe got a yard on the play. 3rd and 10.
The good thing you notice on this drive, we haven't seen Grayson Morgan defensively, and it's good if you could spell him a little bit because he was just in on the offensive side at tackle. And now they're getting the job done with Eric George back on the field and plug in the middle as well with Harrison Jackson. And of course, Gabe Fisher, who's just had a monster season defensively.
3rd and 10, Purple Wave from the MBA, from their own 20-yard line. Strother back to throw. Throws for the screen pass again. Receiver works kind of that side area between the hash marks and the sideline, does not pick up the first down as MBA stayed home again, and they'll force another punt.
Now we're going to Bryce Daly, short of the first down marker, and that's the one thing, you know, you fear the speed of Strother, you fear the speed of Hayden, but other than that, these NBA coaches said that not a whole lot of team speed after that, so they feel pretty good if the ball comes on the edges to these other receivers. They feel like they can match up speed-wise with those guys, and they're able to get that tackle and force another punt here from Christian Brothers.
Simonson back to punt, stands at his 11-yard line. Christian Brothers a man short with 8 on the clock, runs another player off the sideline. NBA looks like they're coming with an all-out block, and here they do. They don't quite get there, and this is a pretty good punt. Richards is going to take the fair catch at the 46. I think that's the right call.
Yes.
Again, he had a defender right in front of him when he made that catch. So it'll be a first down NBA from that point. Great field position at the 46, leading 7-0.
Yeah, and the best thing you do is just attack this Christian Brothers defense again and try to jump up 2 scores early in this ball game. And on the special team side, I think we get a punt. I predicted that earlier today. I think, watching these snaps, I think we can get back there quickly. The special teams coach, Russell McCord, does a great job of getting this guy schemed the right way. If they can just get a guy to slip through, again, those are game-changing plays when you can block a punt.
Claiborne, Richards, Ty Bird, the receivers, 1 to each side. Red Hales, the tailback. Marcel Reed, the quarterback, out of the gun here for NBA. Drops to throw, waits, gets rid of it at the last second, and the pass one-hops to his receiver. Incomplete. I think that was intended for Keen Zoller down the field. It falls incomplete. It'll be a 2nd down.
It was almost just a one receiver out there. The receivers that split on each side just kind of ran little 5-yard curls as safety valves, but they're really trying to work the tight end down the middle of the field with just a single safety on them. But Zoller couldn't get open. Marcel still tried to feed that ball in there, but bounced short. It'll bring up a 2nd and 10 here.
Clock stops, 6:22 to go here in this first quarter. NBA 7, Christian Brothers nothing. 2nd down and 10 for the Big Red. 2 receivers set again for Reed. Hands off to Hales on the sweep. Hales inside the 45, across midfield. And he's going to be taken down at the 49-yard line. Nice run from Red Hales. There was a lot of traffic there he had to sift through to get that 5-yard run, and then it'll be 3rd down and 5.
Yeah, they'll give NBA a little more manageable 3rd down here. And Marty, Coach Uvard was trying to do on the first down play was just hit a home run. He jumped out to a 7-0 lead. He got 2 3-and-outs from Christian Brothers. Now trying to hit that home run early in the game and hit Christian Brothers in the mouth. Just covered up well, so going back to the well, 2nd down. Go to your trusty tailback, Red Hales, and he responds with a 5-yard gain on 2nd down.
Reed out of the gun on 3rd and 5. 2 receivers to his right. He's going to look that way. Now he's going to run straight ahead, and Reed is going to be slung down, and he is going to be past the sticks. It'll be a first down run from Marcel Reed. He needed 5. He got 5.5.
Design quarterback keeper. The right side of the line looked wide open, but he went left side right in the teeth of the defense. And he was just able to pick his way through a few defenders finally got wrapped up about a yard short of that first down marker, but just kind of broke through and got that first down for the Big Red, and they'll keep possession now down to the Purple Wave 44-yard line.
Coming up on the 5-minute mark of the first quarter here. The MBA driving with a 1st and 10 at the Purple Wave 43-yard line, leading 7-0. Marcel Reed back to throw. Has time, goes for everything. Downfield pass is caught. Oh my word! What a throw from Marcel Reed to Durrett! Wow, what a bomb from Marcel Reed. 43 yards to Hutton Durrett, who caught it. He laid it right in his lap. It's 13-0 NBA.
And only Durrett's 6th catch of the season and his first varsity touchdown as a sophomore receiver. It was just a deep post pattern, and Hutton ran right past the safety, and Marcel Reed put it right over his shoulder. A perfectly thrown football, and that is a big red touchdown there to jump the lead up to 13-0.
Ren Jacobs on for the extra point. And he's got it. Great start for the Big Red. 4:59 to go in the first. 14-0 NBA. Back after this on the NBA Football Network.
You're listening to MBA Football on Hippie Radio 94.5 WHPY FM, Bellevue, Nashville.
Hello, this is Chris Sanders, former Tennessee Titans and now faculty member and the coach of the Big Red. If you are looking to buy or sell a home, I need to introduce you to a friend of mine, Matt Farrell. Matt is a MBA alumnus and a member of the undefeated state championship football team of 2007. He knows this city better than anyone and can expertly guide you in a search for the right home, and also can answer any questions related to securing a mortgage. Contact Matt Farrell today at matt.farrell@pickleton.com. Again, that's matt.farrell@pickleton.com.
Welcome back. What a first quarter so far for NBA. 14-0 lead, 43-yard bomb. Marcel Reed, Hutton Durrett with the touchdown catch. And now Smodke set to kick off again for the 3rd time from the 40. And NBA will get the ball in the second half as well. Taylor with the juggle, but he's got it at the 10, 15, outside to the 20, 25, and then he's going to be taken down up near the 30-yard line. It's going to be at the 28 where it'll be 1st down and 10. So everything so far has gone right for NBA. Defensively, they have been playing their hearts out and have really shut down that Christian Brothers run game, and then offensively, everything clicking so far too.
Yeah, in both the run and pass game, we talked about pregame. We thought this may be Marcel's night from a passing standpoint to see the Marcel magic, and man, what a throw on that last touchdown to Hutton Durrett.
Quarterback Struther out of the gun, 3-receiver set. Play action fake, throws right side. Pass is caught, and receiver is ushered out of bounds on the far side by Alan Young. That is Dally with the catch.
Yeah, big news for Alan Young this week is he got an offer from Ole Miss.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, the junior corner. Wasn't even a starter at the beginning of the season, moved his way in the starting lineup, and you just look at him, he's a fantastic athlete, probably the fastest player on the team, great size. His dad played at Vanderbilt, he's got the pedigree, and I know he was excited to pick up that offer this week.
2nd and 5 from the 33. Quarterback keeper straight ahead. That's going to be Struther. Struther about a yard shy of the 1st down, gets pushed backwards. So it'll be a 3rd down and 1 coming up. Looks like Eric George on the stop for NBA.
Yeah, it looked like he was going to have the first down for Christian Brothers, but gets stopped right about a yard short and slung backwards. And now Christian Brothers with a big early 3rd and short here. Really need to convert this to keep this drive alive, as they're already down 14-0 in this game.
3rd and 1 Purple Wave at the 37-yard line, coming up on 3:40 left here in this first quarter. NBA on top 14-0. Trying to get their 3rd stop of this first quarter. Struther out of the pistol. Gonna hand off to the tailback. No, sirree! He dives into a wall of red shirts, loses a yard or two, and it will be another 4th down for the Purple Wave.
And just really nothing going for this run game so far. It looks like Christian Brothers is going to trot on the punt team again. And Coach Uverett said this is the 2 best weeks of practice this team has had, and maybe he's ever seen. He said their practice, I believe, was on Wednesday. Both offensively and defensively, they did not drop the football one time. He said pro teams don't do that. He said it was the crispest practice he'd seen, and he felt these guys would be ready.
Simonton punts it And it's going to be fair caught by Claiborne Richards up at the 33-yard line, where it's going to be first down and 10 for MBA. 2:51 to go here in this first quarter. And MBA with their third possession. They've scored on their first two. A chance to head to Chattanooga for the Blue Cross Bowl in 2 weeks. Tonight, you got to keep the pressure on.
Yeah, you can't sit back now. You got to keep attacking. And now they're starting to smell blood a little bit. You want to go up 3 scores early in this ball game, really just knock Christian Brothers right in the mouth and set the tone early in this ball game. So far they've done that, but they got to keep it going. You really can't rest now on this third drive. You got to keep pounding away.
Jonathan Moore, the tailback here, to start this third set of downs, or third possession for MBA. MBA will work from the 33. Marcel Reed hands off to Moore. Moore's got some room to the 35, to the 40, up to the 43-yard line. He is very, very close to a first down.
And you just saw that hole open up.
They're going to move it.
You saw the hole open up the left side, and Jonathan Moore hit it. Broke a tackle late and got that first down. And what you're already doing is you've got this Christian Brothers defense that's already on the field for a pretty long time in this first quarter, because they've only run 9 plays offensively in their 3 drives. And NBA has been successful in their plays, stringing 2 touchdowns together. So, again, just go ahead and get the defense early on the field, and it pays dividends later in the ball game.
First and 10 of the 43. Marcel out of the gun. 2 receivers set for him here. Keen Zoller in motion. Back to throw. Looks deep again, left side. It hangs up a little bit short. Claiborne Richards makes an incredible adjustment as he turned back, spotted the ball, made a move, made the catch, and it's first down NBA inside the Purple Wave 20.
And just everything going right for this Big Red offense. And he had good coverage by number 15, Patrick Curley, but then he stopped running late in that route. Claiborne Richards kept running, adjusted, turned back as that ball went over his other shoulder, caught the ball before he stepped out of bounds. The Big Red back in the red zone to the Purple Wave 17-yard line.
So that prediction I had about not much throwing, I mean, you can just toss that out. At least for NBA, they have not been afraid to go deep, and it has worked twice already. First and 10 though at the 17. Ragsdale in motion, the tight end. He's going to run his way with Moore. Moore lowers his head, gets to the 15-yard line. He'll pick up about 2 on first down.
This 1-2 combination tailback has been solid all season long. You've got the senior Rhett Hales, who has over 1,200 yards coming in this ball game, and then you've got Jonathan Moore, who's at about the 600-yard mark now this season. They've been a great 1-2 punch, and then you contribute Marcel Reed's 500 on the ground as well, and it's a tough run game to defend.
3 receivers set for Marcel, empty backfield on second down and 8. Reed's going to run. He's got the 15, heads outside, has the 11-yard line. They might give him the 10. I think they're going to put it down on the 11-yard line, so he's going to be about 3 yards short of the first.
And now what do you do? If you don't convert here, I think, if you're 4th and 1, you may consider going for it, but, other than that, you kick a field goal. If you make that, you're up 17-0 early in this ball game. But Red Hales is checking in here, and I wouldn't be surprised if we see him get this carry on 3rd and about 4.
Yeah, I agree with you there. If it's any points are at a premium tonight. Hales is the tailback, 3rd and 4. NBA at the Purple Wave 11-yard line. It will be Hales to the 10, lowers his head down to about the 8. I don't know if he got enough. I think it's going to be short, 4th and short maybe.
I think it's hard to count time here. I think you run that play where you bring your 2 tight ends from one side to the other as you're trying to snap fake snap the football. See if you can draw Christian Brothers offside, get the free first down, and if not, you call that timeout. And you may actually be able to run this one down to the. I think what they're going to do is try to hard snap it here. If they don't get it, they'll just let the quarter run out and save that timeout. That's exactly what they're going to do here.
Down to 6, down to 5. Reed's going to go for it himself, quarterback keeper. He got positive yardage. It looked to me like he picked up enough.
We're off on our calls tonight. I mean, I thought for sure it was a hard count time. We see it all season long, and they quickly snapped the football, and I think they caught Christian Brothers off guard.
And I haven't seen him say first down yet. Well, the public address announcer, Chip Hoback, said first down NBA. That's good enough for me. We'll take a quick timeout. Back for the second quarter after this on the NBA Football Network.
You're listening to the Montgomery Bell Academy Football Network on WHPY-FM, Bellevue, Nashville.
Martin and Zerfoss believes that insurance is the foundation upon which businesses and families build their futures. Independently owned in Nashville for over 40 years, Martin and Zerfoss has worked with companies and individuals to build comprehensive coverage packages: home, auto, life, health, disability, long-term care, all types of commercial insurance, you name it. Whatever type of insurance you need, call Martin and Zerfoss online at martinzerfoss.com.
This is Hart Weatherford at Farmington Mortgage. Interest rates are the lowest they've been in a long time, which makes now the best time to get the ball rolling on refinancing your home mortgage. Perhaps consolidating your home equity line or credit card debt, or maybe you're buying a new house. We get so many referrals from area realtors. Contact me, Hart Weatherford, at Farmington Mortgage, and let me run some numbers for you. 615-642-4278. Together, we'll get it done.
Hart Weatherford at Farmington Mortgage, a division of Capstar Bank.
Hi, this is James Bone Crusher Smith, former heavyweight champion of the world. Roll, Red Roll. This is NBA football.
First and goal, NBA from the 8-yard line to open the second quarter. Straight ahead run with Red Hales. And Hales will dive into the pile and pick up about 3 down to the 5-yard line. First play of the second quarter. NBA leads it here 14-0. Looking for more here in the state semifinals.
Yeah. Now you just need to finish this drive with a touchdown if you can. So you have a second and goal from the 5. Still halftime, McCauley and JP2, 27-7 McCauley lead. And if NBA can hold on, it'd be a great rematch from earlier this season where McCauley won a very close ball game.
Second and goal at the 5. Again, it's Red Hales. Hales straight ahead, still diving across the end line. Touchdown, Big Red! Red Hales had some contact at about the 2-yard line, and he just took a tackler with him into the end zone. Oh, Big Red all the time in this first half. An extra point away from a 21-0 lead.
And it was all will there. Like he said, he got hit about the 2-yard line. It looked like Grayson Morgan knocked the tackler off of Red Hales, and then he just burst in for that last 2 yards to get that touchdown. And it has been all NBA, 20-0 with the extra point coming right here.
Ren Jacobs. Third extra point is good. 11:15 left, second quarter, timeout. Back after this on the NBA Football Network.
You're listening to MBA Football on Hippie Radio 94.5 WHPY FM, Bellevue, Nashville.
Montgomery Bell Academy, where boys have been taught the value of honor, leadership, and character for over 150 years, are equipped with the fundamental tools to succeed and form friendships that last a lifetime. MBA is home to academic and athletic state champions, grants that send more than 100 boys across the globe every year, and transformative opportunities. Montgomery Bell Academy.
The official home of Montgomery Bell Academy football. Hippie Radio 94.5.
Ryan Smotke set to kick. NBA 21. Christian Brothers nothing. 11:15 left here in the second quarter. Smotke to kick off for the 4th time. High, deep kick. It's going to be Hayden from about the 10. He's got the 20, 25, he's got the 30. He's got the 35. Look out, he can bring you right back in it with one run. And he gets it all the way out to almost the 40.
And that's been the lone bright spot for Christian Brothers, has been their return game on kickoffs. And that time, Hayden getting his first opportunity to return it, and he responded with a really nice return out to the Purple Wave 40-yard line. And I think it was one broken tackle from out racing us the end zone. So, fortunately, NBA was able to bring him down, but you may think twice about kicking at him in the future.
Ashton Struther out of the gun. 3 receiver set for the Purple Wave. They'll start at the 40. Struther rolls out, looks to throw, throws downfield, pass is caught by Taylor, but Alan Young is right there as again everything is short to maybe mid-range. About the deepest throw we've seen is maybe 5-6 yards from Struther.
Yeah, and it's really been going to number 11, Bryce Daly, throughout this first half, and it's just short gains here and there, and that time Alan Young was all over Daly after that completion. It's just going to be a short 3-yard gain there.
Just, 2nd and 7 from the 43. pistol formation for Strother. Hands off Hayden. Oh, look out, there he goes. Hayden with a full head of steam, and Christian Brothers opened a big hole for him. He gets it all the way up to the 45 of MBA, and all of a sudden, here come the Purple Wave.
Yeah, Christian Brothers first down in this ball game, and use a pass to set up the run, and then with that 2nd and 7, we saw Hayden for the first time get a nice hole, nice burst of speed. They took the football into NBA territory down to the 44.
First and 10, Purple Wave from the NBA 44. Strother throws right side, pass is called. That was one of the tailbacks, or maybe the fullback out there, 39, Tyler Brim, and he gets about 8, maybe 9.
Yeah, well-designed play, just a little H-back as you had him lined up right behind the right tackle, and he just slipped out, just underneath, just past that line of scrimmage there, and he was wide open on the play. Got a nice 9-yard gain for the Purple Wave.
2nd and 1 from the NBA 35-yard line. 3 receivers bunched to the short side. They're going to run, they'll fake the reverse. It's going to be Strother. Strother's going to keep and gets inside the NBA 30 down to the 28-yard line. So Christian Brothers dialing things up here on offense now.
Yeah, good-looking drive. A little more creativity offensively with their play calling. And that time, they bunched right side, and they brought Hayden in motion, faked the give to him. So that actually brought a couple defenders to go after Hayden. And Strother just kept it, got the first down. And now this is kind of where you want to have that bend but don't break mentality for NBA's defense. And Christian Brothers is only connected on 1 field goal this season. So I don't know. I anticipate them kicking one down 21-0. So now you just got to keep it on the end zone.
3 receivers set for Strother. Back to throw, rolls left, looks to throw. Pumps, throws, pass is caught at the 20-yard line. Out of bounds goes Daly, and that will be close to another first down.
Strother's a good athlete, and they just roll him out of the pocket left side, avoiding the rush, just bought him plenty of time. Allow for Daly just to work his way open along that left sideline. And Strother connected on that pass, and now the Purple Wave in the red zone down to the 18.
Second and 1. Strother. Is going to keep, and he's got the first down, and he's got all of it. He's got a touchdown. 2nd and 1 from the 18. And there's more of what we expected from that Purple Wave offense.
Yeah, he just really didn't want to give him any life in this drive, but Christian Brothers responded with a really well put together drive there. And that time they faked the give to Hayden. NBA was looking for Hayden to get that football. They crushed him. And Strother kept it, went right side, and got the easy touchdown for the Purple Wave.
And Simonton on for the extra point. And the extra point's good. 8:44 left second quarter. 21-7 NBA. Back after this on the NBA Football Network.
You're listening to the Montgomery Bell Academy Football Network on WHPY-FM, Bellevue, Nashville.
This is Hart Weatherford at Farmington Mortgage. Interest rates are the lowest they've been in a long time, which makes now the best time to get the ball rolling on refinancing your home mortgage. Perhaps consolidating your home equity line or credit card debt, or maybe you're buying a new house. We get so many referrals from area realtors. Contact me, Hart Weatherford at Farmington Mortgage, and let me run some numbers for you. 615-642-4278. Together, we'll get it done.
Hart Weatherford at Farmington Mortgage, a division of Capstar Bank.
This is Ken Huff of the Washington Redskins, and you're listening to Montgomery Bell Academy Football.
William Simonton set to kick off as Christian Brothers quickly has got their first points of the game. It's 21-7 NBA. Simonton will kick it deep, and that will go well into the end zone as Rhett Hales will let it go. It'll be a first down and 10 now coming up at the 20-yard line, and this will be, this is not terrible field position, but it's the worst field position we've seen for NBA so far. So they're going to have to put together, another long drive, which has kind of been their MO all season.
Right. And Christian Brothers proved they can move the ball effectively on that last drive. Got the touchdown there to cut it to a 21-7 game. But NBA has been 3 for 3 in their drives. Now let's see if they can make it 4 for 4. And it'd be nice to put together a good 80-yard drive here. And like we talked about, keeping that Christian Brothers defense on the field for a long time.
First and 10 from the 20. Marcel Reed out of the gun. Quick throw right side. Pass is caught by Ty Bird. Ty Bird makes a nice move, and instead of about a 3-yard gain, turns it into about an 8-yard gain.
And Ty Bird, transfer from Louisville, his 5th catch of the season. He's moved into the starting lineup after Jack Spellman got hurt a couple games ago. And he's got really good hands. He's a good athlete, and at times responds with a good 8-yard reception on first down.
2nd and 2, MBA at the 28-yard line, coming up on the 8-minute mark of the first half. Big Red on top, 21-7. Hand off to Moore. And Moore's going to dive into that gold hat defense. But I think he got enough, and they will move the chains. That'll be a first down for MBA. He needed 2, he got 3.
And really important in this drive, you just protect the football as well. The last thing you want to do is turn it over and give Christian Brothers a chance to drive back down and cut it back to a 7-point game. So just nice steady drive here. We've seen some 15 and 18 play drives out of this offense this season. If you can do it here on this drive and take the entire clock into halftime and getting a score, that would be a huge, huge drive.
It's going to be a bootleg right. Now Reed drops back to throw. Oh, there was Claiborne Richards wide open at the 45-yard line, and he just dropped it. It'll be a 2nd and 10.
Really one of the few plays that have not gone NBA's way in the passing department. Marcel just strung that play out, rolled to his right side, and allowed for Claiborne Richards to come all the way across the field wide open on the play. And it was another well-thrown ball from Marcel Reed, and a ball that Claiborne Richards has 9 times out of 10, and unfortunately that was that one time where he dropped it. It'll be 2nd and 10.
Clock stops, 7:28 to go in the first half. Tight end H-back in motion. It's going to be a handoff on the sweep to Moore, and Moore not able to get outside. It's going to be dropped for a loss back to the 29. That's going to be a loss of 2. And all of a sudden, a big play coming up here is MBA with a 3rd down and 12.
Nice play by William Simonton. Strung that play out left side as Jonathan Moore tried to get to the edge there, and he didn't allow Moore to get there and brought him down for about a 2-yard loss on the play. So now NBA looking at their longest 3rd down of this game and a 3rd and 12 here. We'll see if they can convert.
Reed under center. The lone receiver out to the left side is Claiborne Richards. Hales is the tailback. Reed back to throw. Throws deep. Pass is caught. It's Richards. It depends on the spot. They're going to give him the first down.
Oh, man. That is a great throw and catch in a great spot, and that's a big red first down. And we'll take it. A little bit of a wobbler coming to Marcel Reed's hands. And Claiborne ran that route right to the first down marker, got hit immediately, but they're going to give him the forward progress. Monster first down for NBA.
Yeah. You're thankful for forward progress right there, because he does not get that first down if they mark him where he fell back. So sometimes it helps you, sometimes it hurts you. 1st and 10 from the 42-yard line. Reed back out of the gun, 2 receivers set. He'll drop to throw again, facing pressure. Steps up, may run with it. No, he uncorks one. There's Richards again. In territory, breaks a tackle, will dive across the 40-yard line in Christian Brothers territory, I meant to say. Big play right there, and NBA right back at it.
Yeah, since that win against Innsworth, and then we had the bye week, I feel like NBA's receivers just have not been able to get open in the past, handful of games we've played. Tonight, they're open, and Marcel Reed is hitting them, hitting him in stride, and he's just finding that open guy, and they've been able to really get this passing game going tonight. Now they've got it down inside the Purple Wave 40-yard line.
Coming up on 5.5 to go in this first half. NBA 21, Purple Wave of Christian Brothers 7. Handoff, there's Rhett Hales. Well, it looked like Rhett had a big hole for a minute. It closed pretty quickly, but still he drives it to the 35 and at least gets 3 out of it.
Yeah, I saw that same thing you did. He had a nice burst of speed trying to hit that hole, and then just quickly closed, but still able to get about 3 yards. So a decent gain on first down.
Yeah, one of those defensive linemen for Christian Brothers worked off a block and was right there.
And traditionally, Christian Brothers has always had a really good defensive squad. We've had some low-scoring battles with them.
2 receivers left side for Marcel Reed. Rhett Hales, the deep tailback, on 2nd and 7 from the 35. Back to pass. Wide open Ragsdale, 20, inside the 15 and down. Blake Ragsdale was wide open in the middle of the field. He threw a dart right to him in Marcel Reed. And that is a 17-yard gain in the first down.
And I love that play. It's a little tight and release. Initially blocks and just releases right down the seam. And he's wide open on that play. And Marcel Reed again hit a sophomore tight end right in the numbers. And NBA's got it back inside the red zone, down all the way to, looks to be about with a 13-yard line, right?
Reed hands off to Rhett Hales. Hales gets stonewalled short of the 10-yard line. It gets to the 11. That's going to be about a gain of 2.
And now I don't think Marty's in any sort of hurry right now. You got 4 minutes and ticking. Just take your time. Snap it with about 5 seconds left on the play clock. And the last thing you want to do is give Christian Brothers some time left. I mean, both teams still have 3 timeouts. It's been a clean game, too. I don't think I've seen one penalty flag, knock on wood.
Yeah, absolutely. And NBA will get the ball to start the second half. If you get any kind of points here and keep Christian Brothers off the board, it's huge. Handoff, Hales outside. It's got the 10, and Hales is going to be pushed out before he gets to the 5 at about the 7-yard line, I believe. So that's going to put him about 4 yards shy of a first down.
4 yards on the play.
Again, any points are good. You know, a field goal extends it back to a 17-point lead, which is 3 scores. Touchdown gives it a 21-point lead, and it's just another statement play. So it just depends on how far you get on this third down play. If you're 4th and short, I think you maybe roll the dice and go for it again. But if you're 3rd and maybe 4, I think you kick it and a chip shot field goal.
Reed under center, 3rd and 4 at the Purple Wave 7-yard line. It's going to be a bootleg. Reed has got the 5. He's got the corner. He's got the world. Touchdown, Marcel Reed.
I mean, how do you defend that play? You have one defender out there. You got Marcel Reed bootlegging. And you got one guy who's an outside linebacker trying to stop Marcel Reed. All he does is just put one little move on him, has the momentum, and went untouched in the end zone. You saw once it was a one-on-one situation. You knew Marcel Reed was going to take that one to the corner for a touchdown. And he did just that. And another great answer from this NBA offense as he extended to a 20-point lead with the extra point coming here.
Ren Jacobs on for his 4th extra point try. And it's good. 28-7, NBA, 3:26 to go here in the second quarter. Back after this on the NBA Football Network.
You're listening to NBA Football on Hippie Radio 94.5 WHPY FM, Bellevue, Nashville.
Hello, this is Chris Sanders, former Tennessee Titans and now faculty member and the coach of the Big Red. If you are looking to buy or sell a home, I need to introduce you to a friend of mine, Matt Farrell. Matt is a MBA alumnus and a member of the undefeated state championship football team of 2007. He knows this city better than anyone and can expertly guide you in a search for the right home, and also can answer any questions related to securing a mortgage. Contact Matt Farrell today at matt.farrell@pickleton.com. Again, that's matt.farrell@pickleton.com.
The official home of Montgomery Bell Academy football. Hippie Radio 94.5.
3:26 to go in the first half. NBA 28, Christian Brothers 7. Semi-final action here, a Blue Cross Bowl berth on the line. And NBA has come out to play tonight. Ryan Smotke on for his 5th kickoff of the first half. Taylor and Dallin Hayden back to receive. They're going to kick it left. Hayden from the 10. He's got the 15 and moves it up to the 20. And then it's going to be taken down short of the 25-yard line. I kind of like that. I feel like that was a little bit of a strategy change, Mike, as they tried to angle it over towards the sideline and limit the amount of field there that Hayden had to work with.
Yeah, and actually they kicked away from Hayden that time to Taylor in that corner.
Yeah.
And you kicked it high, got your defense or got your coverage team down there. And that's probably one of the best kicks we've covered tonight.
So it'll be a first down, Purple Wave at their own 24-yard line. NBA trying to hold on to this 21-point lead and take it into the locker room. Handoff, Hayden on the sweep, breaks a couple tackles, but Eric George gets a hold of him, gets a little bit of help, and that's all he needs. He'll go down short of the 30-yard line.
I like how they're wrapping Hayden up with multiple defenders and then having another guy come in there and try to rip the ball out of his hands. Again, Hayden, if you missed it, it's the Ohio State commitment, over 1,500 yards rushing this season, 24 touchdowns, a monster tailback.
2nd and 5. Hayden again, this time hits a wall. He's going to go down, and quickly it's 3rd down. It's 3rd down and 5 from the 29. Clock's at coming up to 2.5 minutes to go.
And this isn't a quick strike offense from Christian Brothers. You know, they're run heavy. They run twice here with 3.5 minutes left. Now we're under 2.5 minutes. 3rd and 5 here. If they don't get this first down here, that clock's still running. Coach Uvard will definitely call his first timeout of the half.
3rd and 5, Christian Brothers from their own 29-yard line. 2:10 and counting on the clock. Empty backfield. It's going to be a quarterback keeper by Strother, and he is going down! Eric George makes a tackle. He threw it at the last minute, Strother did, but are they going to say he was down?
Well, it looks like they're still winding the clock. If that's the case, Coach Uvard needs to burn a timeout, and he will. Eric George.
So they're going to give him the sack, I believe, back to the 18-yard line.
Good to see, he got hobbled last game. Great to see him back there with a huge sack. And a great drive.
Yeah, great drive, great job by the defense there. And that was an odd play. I couldn't tell exactly if he was out of bounds or not, Strother, but when he got kind of spun around and slung down by Eric George, and obviously by where they spotted it on the field, they're going to give him credit for the sack, but that was a heck of a play by Eric George. And you saw the strength of George right there too.
Yeah, and he brought the blitz from Coleman Roddy. He applied the initial pressure, then Harrison Jackson stepped in there, and then Eric George cleaned that play up. And now you get 2 timeouts left. I love seeing Coach Uvard actually have these timeouts because we're used to seeing him just kind of mow through timeouts in the first half of the ball game. But he's going to have 2 timeouts, and when they get the ball, it'll be just under a minute 40. And the way their offense is running, the way Marcel Reed's throwing the football, Coach Uvard's looking to get some more points on the scoreboard right before halftime and then get that kickoff to start the second half.
Yeah, potential too here is it's going to be a 4th down from the 18-yard line that MBA could get good field position out of this as well. I mean, you hope Simonton doesn't boom one here, but still, if MBA can get the ball at about midfield, 2 timeouts left, they can potentially do some more damage. Simonton to punt from his own 4-yard line. Gets off a nice high punt. This one's not going to be returnable, but Richards will take it at the 49, and you can't ask for more than that. It'll be 1st down and 10 NBA, 2 timeouts, 1:37 to go here in the first half, leading 28-7.
Yeah, with those 2 timeouts left, you can still run the ball a little bit, mix things up. But we've seen Claiborne Richards with some catches. We've seen Hutton Durrett with a big touchdown catch. We've seen Ty Burton get involved, and we've even seen the tight end Ragsdale with a really nice catch and run as well. So got a lot of choices, a lot of options here. Let's see what type of precision Marcel Reed comes out with on this drive here. I would love to get another touchdown right before halftime.
Christian Brothers still with 3 timeouts too, so if NBA takes a sack or something, you might see them start to maybe risk using those timeouts. Worst case scenario there, obviously. Marcel out of the gun. Going to hand off sweep to the short side to Red Hales. Red Hales will pick up 2, maybe 3 right there. Coach Uvard is yelling the play in for Marcel so he doesn't have to come 2/3 of the way over here with not a lot of time left on the clock. 1:20 and counting. NBA back on the football here. 2nd down and call it 9. They only gave Hales 1 yard on 1st down. Reed rolls to the right now, turns back to the left, and he'll run. 45, 40, and out of bounds with 1st down yardage at the 39-yard line.
I think he got a bad spot because he stretched that football out. But they spotted him short of that 1st down marker, so they're not going to actually give him the 1st down. But it was one of those where the blitz came from the blind side, Marcel Reed sensed it and just doubled back and went the other way, and there weren't any defenders there. Yeah, chased it silent. Well, he held the ball out, but they spotted where he stepped out of bounds, not where the football was. So they actually shorted him about a yard on the play.
Man, I thought he got that too. Even the scoreboard operator gave him the 1st down. Quarterback keeper, he'll pick it up there. Now NBA needs to unstack the pile, but I think Coach Uvarard's going to take a timeout with 58 seconds left.
No, I think they'll spike it now.
Okay,
Christian Brothers is trying to really keep the NBA line on the ground. They're trying to waste some time, which is smart.
I thought I saw Marty there for a second go with the timeout, but no, they will. Then I saw him go with the spike, so absolutely. So that's going to bring up a 2nd and 10 for NBA at the Purple Wave 38. 56 seconds left. Still 2 timeouts for NBA.
The most recent update we have from the McCully game is McCully got a safety to start the second half, and then scored a touchdown. They're up 36-7, and that was 18 minutes ago that I have that update. They're nearing running clock time. If they can punch another one in, take the 35-point lead.
2nd and 10. Marcel to throw. Has time. Throws. What a beautiful throw to Claiborne Richards. Richards is hit out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. Down to maybe the 28-yard line. Should be very close to a first down.
And all the coaches want to see if you can throw an out route, especially across the width of the field. And Marcel Reed delivered a perfect strike for a first down to Claiborne Richards, and then Richards got out of bounds, preserved that timeout. 49 seconds left. NBA's got the ball inside the 30.
And the NBA doing exactly what you need to do, managing the clock so far very well here on this drive. 49 seconds left, but I think NBA is going to have to burn a timeout here. Oh, you hate to waste one there, but we'll take it real quick back after this on the NBA Football Network.
You're listening to MBA Football on Hippie Radio 94.5 WHPY FM, Bellevue, Nashville.
This is Hart Weatherford at Farmington Mortgage. Interest rates are the lowest they've been in a long time, which makes now the best time to get the ball rolling on refinancing your home mortgage. Perhaps consolidating your home equity line or credit card debt, or maybe you're buying a new house. We get so many referrals from area realtors. Contact me, Hart Weatherford, at Farmington Mortgage, and let me run some numbers for you. 615-642-4278. Together, we'll get it done.
Hart Weatherford at Farmington Mortgage, a division of Capstar Bank.
This is Montgomery Bell Academy Football on Hippie Radio 94.5.
49 seconds left in the first half here. Semifinal action of the TSSAA playoffs. Division 2, 3A. McCallie having their way tonight with JP2. Right now, NBA up 28-7 over Christian Brothers. 1st and 10 at the 28 with 1 timeout left and 49 seconds, looking to add to it here, as they're trying to punch their ticket as well to Chattanooga on December 1st.
1st and 10 from the 28-yard line.
Marcel out of the gun on 1st down. Drops to throw. Facing pressure. He can run. He's got the 25. He's got the 20-yard line. He is taken down from behind. I think he's going to be about a yard short of the first down. NBA will have to get on the ball quickly here and most likely maybe run a quarterback sneak here on 2nd and 1 and then call timeout. We'll see.
From the 19.
Reed out of the gun. 2nd and 1 from the 19. No. Back to throw. Looks right. Now comes back.
He's got him.
Sends his receiver deep. His receiver is open. He goes up. And did he catch it? Yes, sir. He did. What a catch. Ty Bird.
Ty Bird.
The bird has landed in the end zone. What a throw. What a catch.
And that's Ty Bird's first NBA touchdown. And that time, he stopped us right about the 5-yard line, was open for a second. As the Christian Brothers defender came to cover him, he just took off in the back corner of the end zone and caught that ball over the Christian Brothers defender. A wonderful catch, a wonderful throw, and a giant NBA touchdown right before halftime.
Ren Jacobs on for the extra point, and it's good. 15 seconds left, 35-7. We'll take another timeout. We've kept Mark busy this first half. Back after this on the NBA Football Network.
You're listening to MBA Football on Hippie Radio 94.5 WHPY FM, Bellevue, Nashville.
Success is measured in many ways. Take real estate, for example. When it comes to buying or selling your home, it's a big deal, and you want a realtor with a track record for success. The agents at Friedrich & Clark Realty have that record. Agents especially like Trish Woolwine, Marcia Simino, and Hayden Avery. They all have an NBA connection. Frederick and Clark Realty has the highest average sales per agent of any realty company in Middle Tennessee. Buying or selling your home? Call Trish Woolwine, Marcia Simino, or Hayden Avery at Frederick and Clark Realty.
The official home of Montgomery Bell Academy football. Hippie Radio 94.5.
NBA set to kick off here. Marcel Reed with another outstanding pass. He has been on target in this first half. My goodness. Sometimes you just have to step back and enjoy the show. And they're going to squib it, but was NBA offsides?
I don't think that's the first penalty in this ball game.
Yeah, I think
this is my favorite officiating crew so far.
I love it.
I'm not going to jinx it right now, but I'll take one penalty on the onside on a kickoff, and
all sides against the Big Red.
That's it. They're letting him play. Last week in this Christian Brothers game, looking at film, I feel like there was a flag every 2 or 3 plays in that game, and it was just riddled with flags. And now tonight, it's been a really clean, well-played game.
And you hate a game like that. I mean, the coaches, everyone involved with a game like that hates it.
It just adds
no rhythm.
Adds to the length of the game and just to the flow of the game.
And now they've brought Ren Jacobs in to try this kickoff. Kicks it up high and short. It's going to be taken by one of the upbacks and returned up near midfield. Depends on where they spot him. Christian Brothers will have 11 seconds and all 3 timeouts to make something happen. And remember, too, NBA will get the ball to open the second half. So
absolutely.
You go in with a 28-0 lead and get the ball in the second half. I mean, there's really nothing more you can do. Basically have just done everything right in this first half. Strother hands off on the draw to Hayden. Hayden's going to get about 6 on first down, and I think that's going to be the end of the first half. No, the Purple Wave calls a timeout with 1 second left.
I mean, a timeout's the right call. I would have called it a few seconds earlier, but at this point when you're down 28, with pretty much just a half left in the ball game, you got to take advantage of every play you have because even if you give it to Hayden, he's got the ability to break tackles and take it to the distance. And even if you were playing a prevent defense, he could still score.
Absolutely.
That's how talented he is. But Christian Brothers waiting until 1 second left, and they're going to run one final play here.
Yeah, and I don't know. We haven't seen Strother go downfield much at all, so we don't know if. I'd be surprised to see him try to uncork a deep ball here because we haven't seen them try it all first half. So it's going to be interesting to see what they dial up here with 1 second left. I mean, maybe you throw something 15 to 20 yards downfield and you hope to pick up a flag, and then maybe give yourself another play.
Yeah.
So we'll see. And I think NBA is probably going to have potentially some guys set up deep, and that's what they do. Schmodke, Young, Payne Daniel.
Aiden Conley brought another safety in there as well.
Yeah. Coach Uberhart. I love Coach Uberhart. He says, you know what? You're going to take a timeout. I'm going to take one too. So he wants. Obviously, it's not just a tit for tat. He's trying to see what what the lineup's going to be offensively for Christian Brothers, and he's going to make his adjustments here. But still, I love it. Gamesmanship.
And now it's a situation where does Christian Brothers just say, all right, we're just going to run the same play, or now do they mix up their formation?
Right.
You may really only have one deep play you feel good about, and you may go right back to it, or you may just have a little bit of window dressing and run the same play, just a little bit different look. But NBA is going secondary heavy here with safeties galore, multiple corners, and then hope they get some pressure from Coleman Roddy and that NBA front.
And just try to keep everything in front of you. Strother is going to empty the backfield and go 4 wide. Now he'll drop to throw. Should be the last play of the first half. Strother is going to run with it. Uncorks a deep one. And it is incomplete, knocked down. Couldn't tell who had it there for a second. Boy, What a first half for MBA. 35 points on the board. They hold the Purple Wave to one scoring drive. It's 35-7. MBA over the Purple Wave. We'll take a timeout, come back with some stats for you, and get you ready for the second half after this on the NBA Football Network.
You're listening to the Montgomery Bell Academy Football Network on WHPY-FM, Bellevue, Nashville.
Martin and Zerfoss believes that insurance is the foundation upon which businesses and families build their futures. Independently owned in Nashville for over 40 years, Martin and Zerfoss has worked with companies and individuals all over the Mid-South to build comprehensive coverage packages designed to provide their clients with a more secure future. Sure, home, auto, life, health, and business insurance, but also specialty areas like church insurance, bank insurance, human resources counseling, employee benefit packages. The depth of services Martin and Zerfoss can offer your business or your family is worth taking a look at their website, martinzerfoss.com. Home and auto insurance, builder's risk, workers' comp, disability insurance, long-term care, whatever it is. If you have an upcoming renewal or would like a quote for commercial or personal insurance, call one of Martin and Zerfoss's qualified risk advisors to speak with you today to help ensure that your life's most important assets are protected. Martin and Zerfoss, online at martinzerfoss.com.
Success is measured in many ways. Take real estate, for example. When it comes to buying or selling your home, it's a big deal, and you want a realtor with a track record for success. The agents at Friedrich & Clark Realty have that record. Agents especially like Trish Woolwine, Marcia Simino, and Hayden Avery. They all have an MBA connection. Friedrich & Clark Realty has the highest average sales per agent of any realty company in Middle Tennessee. Buying or selling your home? Call Trish Woolwine, Marcia Simino, or Hayden Avery at Friedrich & Clark Realty.
Montgomery Bell Academy, where boys have been taught the value of honor, leadership, and character for over 150 years, are equipped with the fundamental tools to succeed, and form friendships that last a lifetime. MBA is home to academic and athletic state champions, grants that send more than 100 boys across the globe every year, and transformative opportunities. Montgomery Bell Academy.
Hello, this is Chris Sanders, former Tennessee Titans and now faculty member and the coach of the Big Red. If you are looking to buy or sell a home, I need to introduce you to a friend of mine, Matt Farrell. Matt is a MBA alumnus and a member of the undefeated state championship football team of 2007. He knows this city better than anyone and can expertly guide you in a search for the right home, and also can answer any questions related to securing a mortgage. Contact Matt Farrell today at matt.farrell@pickleton.com. Again, that's matt.farrell@pickleton.com.
Martin and Zerfoss believes that insurance is the foundation upon which businesses and families build their futures. Independently owned in Nashville for over 40 years, Martin and Zerfoss has worked with companies and individuals to build comprehensive coverage packages: home, auto, life, health, disability, long-term care, all types of commercial insurance, you name it. Whatever type of insurance you need, call Martin and Zerfoss online at martinzerfoss.com.
This is Hart Weatherford at Farmington Mortgage. Interest rates are the lowest they've been in a long time, which makes now the best time to get the ball rolling on refinancing your home mortgage. Perhaps consolidating your home equity line or credit card debt, or maybe you're buying a new house. We get so many referrals from area realtors. Contact me, Hart Weatherford, at Farmington Mortgage, and let me run some numbers for you. 615-642-4278. Together, we'll get it done.
Hart Weatherford at Farmington Mortgage, a division of Capstar Bank.
This is Marv Fleming from the 1972 Miami Dolphins Perfect Season Team. You are listening to Montgomery Bell Academy Football.
When looking for a new home, why not seek the help of a friend who happens to know the housing market better than the back of his hand? Matt Farrell can answer all of your questions related to securing a mortgage and providing valuable information to you and your family. Matt knows this city better than anyone and can expertly guide you in your search for the right home. Call Matt at 615-924-3959 to start looking for your new home. How's this weekend for you?
Martin and Zerfoss believes that insurance is the foundation upon which businesses and families build their futures. Independently owned in Nashville for over 40 years, Martin and Zerfoss has worked with companies and individuals all over the Mid-South to build comprehensive coverage packages designed to provide their clients with a more secure future. Sure, home, auto, life, health, and business insurance, but also specialty areas like church insurance, bank insurance, human resources counseling, employee benefit packages. The depth of services Martin and Zerfoss can offer your business or your family is worth taking a look at their website, martinzerfoss.com. Home and auto insurance, builder's risk, workers' comp, disability insurance, long-term care, whatever it is. If you have an upcoming renewal or would like a quote for commercial or personal insurance, call one of Martin and Zerfoss's qualified risk advisors to speak with you today to help ensure that your life's most important assets are protected. Martin and Zerfoss, online at martinzerfoss.com.
Success is measured in many ways. Take real estate, for example. When it comes to buying or selling your home, it's a big deal, and you want a realtor with a track record for success. The agents at Friedrich & Clark Realty have that record. Agents especially like Trish Woolwine, Marcia Simino, and Hayden Avery. They all have an MBA connection. Friedrich & Clark Realty has the highest average sales per agent of any realty company in Middle Tennessee. Buying or selling your home? Call Trish Woolwine, Marcia Simino, or Hayden Avery at Friedrich & Clark Realty.
This is Hart Weatherford at Farmington Mortgage. Interest rates are the lowest they've been in a long time, which makes now the best time to get the ball rolling on refinancing your home mortgage. Perhaps consolidating your home equity line or credit card debt, or maybe you're buying a new house. We get so many referrals from area realtors. Contact me, Hart Weatherford, at Farmington Mortgage, and let me run some numbers for you. 615-642-4278. Together, we'll get it done.
Hart Weatherford at Farmington Mortgage, a division of Capstar Bank.
This is Ken Huff with the Washington Redskins, and you're listening to Montgomery Bell Academy Football.
Welcome back, everybody. What a first half. NBA 35, the Purple Wave of Christian Brothers 7. So excited I can't even get a coherent sentence going out here. But Mike Martin has got the stats for us and gave me a little preview before we came back. And it sounds like a game of the season so far for Marcel. It looks like it. I know that to me. But
yeah, just a monster first half. We'll go over his stats here quickly. But a fun first half if you're a Big Red fan. 35-7 NBA lead here at Tommy Owens Stadium. Just under 12 minutes left before we kick off for the second half, where NBA will receive the football. They scored on all 5 of their drives, 5 touchdowns, and looked pretty much unstoppable on that in that first half. We'll start with team stats first for the visiting Christian Brothers Purple Wave. Had 7 points, 3 first downs, all coming on the same drive. They had 12 carries for 40 yards. We're 7 of 8 passing, but for 37 yards. That's 20 total plays for 77 yards for Christian Brothers. For the Big Red, they had 35 points, 16 first downs, or 21 carries, 106 yards, and were 10 of 13 passing for 210 yards, 34 total plays for 316 yards for the Big Red. A super clean first half as there were no turnovers. There was only 1 penalty that came late in the first half, and that was just when NBA was offsides on a little squib kickoff, and they brought it back and pooched it on the next one. NBA is a perfect 3 for 3 in red zone scoring chances. They are 4 of 5 on third down conversions and 1 of 1 fourth down conversions. Meanwhile, Christian Brothers 0 for 4 tonight in their third down conversions. Individual stats for the Purple Wave. Dallin Hayden had 8 first half carries for 21 yards, averaging just over 2.5 yards per carry. And then Ashton Strother had 4 carries for 19 yards and a touchdown. Strother 7 of 8 passing for 37 yards, hit a long of 9. He was sacked 1 time. Bryce Daly had 6 of those catches for 28 yards. Tyler Brim had the other one for 9. For the Big Red, Brett Hales, 10 carries for 57 yards and 2 touchdowns in the half, averaging just over 5.5 yards per carry. They had Marcel Reed, 7 carries for 37 yards and a score. And Jonathan Moore, 4 carries for 12 yards. Great first half passing from Marcel Reed, 10 of 12 passing for 210 first half yards. That may be the most he's thrown for this game. He threw 4.5. He's thrown for 2 touchdowns, the long of 43, which went to Hutton Durrett for a touchdown. Claiborne Richards with 7 first half catches for 125 yards. Again, Hutton Durrett with that 1 catch for 43 and a touchdown. Blake Radisdale 1 for 23. And Ty Bird, I think he actually had 2 catches, but in my stat sheet he has 1 catch for 19 yards and a touchdown. That was the one they got right before halftime. Defensively, Ryan Schmeichel leads the team in tackles on the season, also leads the team in tackles tonight with 4 total tackles, including half tackle for loss. He had Alan Young with 2.5 tackles. Eric George and Browning Turner each with 2 tackles, both credited with tackle for loss as well. Recapping the scoring plays, NBA got on the scoreboard first after a 3-and-out from Christian Brothers. That was a 4-play, 66-yard drive from the Big Red, capped with Brett Hales' 28-yard touchdown run. Drive took just a minute 14 off the clock. Ren Jacobs made it a 7-0 game on the extra point. And then NBA went up 14-0 on a Hutton Durrett 43-yard pass from Marcel Reed as a 4-play, 54-yard drive, taking just a minute 30 off the clock. Jacobs' kick made it 14-0. And then early in the second quarter, his NBA again on a Rhett Hales 5-yard touchdown run, his second of the ball game. It was an 8-play, 67-yard drive, taking 3:36 off the clock. The Jacobs kick made it a 21-0 game, where Christian Brothers was able to answer for the first time with a drive of their own, with 6 plays, 60 yards, 2:22 off the clock. That was the quarterback Ashton Strother with an 18-yard touchdown run. The William Simonton kick made it a 21-7 game, and then NBA was able to get 2 more touchdowns before halftime. The first one at the 3:26 mark of the second quarter is a Marcel Reed 7-yard touchdown run. It's an 11-play, 80-yard drive, taking 5:18 off the clock. The Jacobs kick extended the lead to 28-7. Then right before halftime, it was Ty Bird with a beautiful catch in the back corner of the end zone and a pass from Marcel Reed. It was a quick 7-play, 49-yard drive, taking a minute 22 off the clock. The Ren Jacobs perfect 5 for 5 on extra points, extended that lead to 35-7. Now this NBA team will get the kickoff coming in the locker room, looking to extend that lead from 35-7, hoping they can shorten this game again. If they go up 35 in the second half, we go to running clock, and Coach Uvard will be hungry to try to do that early on in this ball game, get the running clock, and try to get this game over with, get his guys healthy, and look forward to what most likely will be the Macaulay Blue Tornado, who at last check had a 29-point lead in the second half of their ball game.
Yeah, you definitely want to come out and you don't want to make any mistakes or give Christian Brothers any kind of life like that. But also, I don't think you're going to be in a hurry with much of what you're going to do here in the second half. NBA just kind of wants to get first downs in this second half and run the clock out, and I think you've got the score.
Yeah, it's now 44-7. Macaulay not only scored a touchdown, but also went for 2 and to extend that lead to 37. So they got a running clock going early fourth quarter of that game. That should be over here in a few minutes, but it's going to be Macaulay, the number 1 seed from the East, and we're hoping right now the way this is looking, we'll get the number 2 seed from the East. That'll be NBA.
Well, and
rematch
Macaulay,
in an early game.
With a lead like that, Macaulay's got a chance to rest some people early too. NBA would love to have that same opportunity, and if you've got a big lead going into the fourth quarter, at some point you can start to sub down.
You remember that early in the season, NBA played Macaulay, third game of the season. NBA had a 2-score lead in the fourth quarter, lost 34-31, and then lost their next game. And then we saw the defense make some changes, and since then NBA hasn't looked back, and they've won 7 straight games, looking to make it 8 straight tonight. And ever since they tweaked the defense, moved some guys around, it's been a completely different Big Red squad.
Yeah, and both these teams, I mean, Macaulay included, have gotten a lot better, since that game, and so has NBA. They've won 7 in a row, trying to win their 8th in a row here to get them to Chattanooga in 2 weeks. So definitely will be a different game as both teams have progressed throughout this season. But still, plenty of work left to be done here. NBA up 35-7. They'll get the ball, and I think we're going to take a timeout, and we'll bring you back for the second half after a few minutes on the NBA Football Network.
You're listening to MBA Football on Hippie Radio 94.5 WHPY FM, Bellevue, Nashville.
Hello, this is Chris Sanders, former Tennessee Titans and now faculty member and the coach of the Big Red. If you are looking to buy or sell a home, I need to introduce you to a friend of mine, Matt Farrell. Matt is a MBA alumnus and a member of the undefeated state championship football team of 2007. He knows this city better than anyone and can expertly guide you in a search for the right home. and also can answer any questions related to securing a mortgage. Contact Matt Farrell today at matt.farrell@pickleton.com. Again, that's matt.farrell@pickleton.com.
Montgomery Bell Academy, where boys have been taught the value of honor, leadership, and character for over 150 years, are equipped with the fundamental tools to succeed and form friendships that last a lifetime. MBA is home to academic and athletic state champions, grants that send more than 100 boys across the globe every year, and transformative opportunities. Montgomery Bell Academy.
Martin and Zerfoss believes that insurance is the foundation upon which businesses and families build their futures. Independently owned in Nashville for over 40 years, Martin and Zerfoss has worked with companies and individuals all over the Mid-South to build comprehensive coverage packages designed to provide their clients with a more secure future. Sure, home, auto, life, health, and business insurance, but also specialty areas like church insurance, bank insurance, human resources counseling, employee benefit packages. The depth of services Martin and Zerfoss can offer your business or your family is worth taking a look at their website, martinzerfoss.com. Home and auto insurance, builder's risk, workers' comp, disability insurance, long-term care, whatever it is. If you have an upcoming renewal or would like a quote for commercial or personal insurance, call one of Martin and Zerfoss's qualified risk advisors to speak with you today to help ensure that your life's most important assets are protected. Martin and Zerfoss, online at martinzerfoss.com.
Success is measured in many ways. Take real estate, for example. When it comes to buying or selling your home, it's a big deal, and you want a realtor with a track record for success. The agents at Friedrich & Clark Realty have that record. Agents especially like Trish Woolwine, Marcia Simino, and Hayden Avery. They all have an MBA connection. Friedrich & Clark Realty has the highest average sales per agent of any realty company in Middle Tennessee. Buying or selling your home? Call Trish Woolwine, Marcia Simino, or Hayden Avery at Friedrich & Clark Realty.
This is Hart Weatherford at Farmington Mortgage. Interest rates are the lowest they've been in a long time, which makes now the best time to get the ball rolling on refinancing your home mortgage. Perhaps consolidating your home equity line or credit card debt, or maybe you're buying a new house. We get so many referrals from area realtors. Contact me, Hart Weatherford, at Farmington Mortgage, and let me run some numbers for you. 615-642-4278. Together, we'll get it done.
Hart Weatherford at Farmington Mortgage, a division of Capstar Bank.
This is Montgomery Bell Academy Football on Hippie Radio 94.5.
When looking for a new home, why not seek the help of a friend who happens to know the housing market better than the back of his hand? Matt Farrell can answer all of your questions related to securing a mortgage and providing valuable information to you and your family. Matt knows this city better than anyone and can expertly guide you in your search for the right home. Call Matt at 615-924-3959 to start looking for your new home. How's this weekend for you?
Martin and Zerfoss believes that insurance is the foundation upon which businesses and families build their futures. Independently owned in Nashville for over 40 years, Martin and Zerfoss has worked with companies and individuals all over the Mid-South to build comprehensive coverage packages designed to provide their clients with a more secure future. Sure, home, auto, life, health, and business insurance, but also specialty areas like church insurance, bank insurance, human resources counseling, employee benefit packages. The depth of services Martin and Zerfoss can offer your business or your family is worth taking a look at their website, martinzerfoss.com. Home and auto insurance, builder's risk, workers' comp, disability insurance, long-term care, whatever it is. If you have an upcoming renewal or would like a quote for commercial or personal insurance, call one of Martin and Zerfoss's qualified risk advisors to speak with you today to help ensure that your life's most important assets are protected. Martin and Zerfoss, online at martinzerfoss.com.
Success is measured in many ways. Take real estate, for example. When it comes to buying or selling your home, it's a big deal, and you want a realtor with a track record for success. The agents at Friedrich & Clark Realty have that record. Agents especially like Trish Woolwine, Marcia Simino, and Hayden Avery. They all have an MBA connection. Friedrich & Clark Realty has the highest average sales per agent of any realty company in Middle Tennessee. Buying or selling your home? Call Trish Woolwine, Marcia Simino, or Hayden Avery at Friedrich & Clark Realty.
Montgomery Bell Academy, where boys have been taught the value of honor, leadership, and character for over 150 years, are equipped with the fundamental tools to succeed and form friendships that last a lifetime. MBA is home to academic and athletic state champions, grants that send more than 100 boys across the globe every year, and transformative opportunities. Montgomery Bell Academy.
This is Hart Weatherford at Farmington Mortgage. Interest rates are the lowest they've been in a long time, which makes now the best time to get the ball rolling on refinancing your home mortgage. Perhaps consolidating your home equity line or credit card debt, or maybe you're buying a new house. We get so many referrals from area realtors. Contact me, Hart Weatherford, at Farmington Mortgage, and let me run some numbers for you. 615-642-4278. Together, we'll get it done.
Hart Weatherford at Farmington Mortgage, a division of Capstar Bank.
This is Pony Wilson from the Harlem Globetrotters, and you're listening to Montgomery Bell Academy Football.
It's getting a little cold in the press box here at Tommy Owens Stadium, but it's been nothing but hot on the field for the Big Red tonight as they lead 35-7, and they are about to get the ball back to open this second half as Christian Brothers will kick it away. McCauley should be just about done with the JP2 game. They were up 44-7, getting late in that one. So looks like they're going to move on and they'll get to stay home all week as the championship is in Chattanooga this year. MBA hoping to punch their ticket for a Thursday nighter.
Finley Stadium, Chattanooga. First time it's been in Chattanooga in a long time. First time we'll have done a state championship game in Chattanooga.
Yeah, and I personally have never been in Finley Stadium either. I've been by it.
I have not either.
So
we've done games at Vanderbilt Stadium. We've done them at Middle Tennessee. We've done them at Cookeville. I believe that's all.
Yeah.
Really never done the Liberty Bowl.
No.
Okay with that.
Yeah. I'm kind of surprised in a way that they did move it to Chattanooga. Not a complaint. I'm really looking forward and hoping we have the opportunity to go. But they usually try to keep it somewhat away from the geographical extremes of the state. So Rhett Hales, Ty Bird back to receive. 3 touchdowns between those two tonight. A couple of rushing touchdowns for Rhett. And Ty with that big touchdown before the half. It's going to be Rhett Hales on the return to the 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, midfield. He's going to go all the way. Rhett Hales, touchdown, Big Red, what a start. Rhett Hales right up the gut, gashes him all the way. And he caught that ball at about the 15-yard line.
At the 5.
5-yard line,
wow. Went up the gut, pretty much untouched and outraced. And
95 yards.
And you got the running clock now. You're hoping to get that running clock sometime early in that second half, and you're going to get it immediately after the first play on that kickoff. And that's going to put the exclamation point on this football game. 41. Actually, you don't have a running clock yet because it's only a 34-point lead. But they're running the clock anyway.
NBA may have to take a timeout here. They're a player short on the extra point, and Coach Uberard No, now the officials are taking a timeout.
Well, they've been running the clock, and even though it's still not a 35-point lead yet. So now they got everything set up, and now you hope that Wren just sticks this extra point right here.
Jacobs on, big extra point here if he makes it. And he's got it. Running clock. We'll take a timeout because we may not get a chance to the rest of this one. Back after this on the NBA Football Network.
You're listening to MBA Football on Hippie Radio 94.5 WHPY FM, Bellevue, Nashville.
Hello, this is Chris Sanders, former Tennessee Titans and now faculty member and the coach of the Big Red. If you are looking to buy or sell a home, I need to introduce you to a friend of mine, Matt Farrell. Matt is a MBA alumnus and a member of the undefeated state championship football team of 2007. He knows this city better than anyone and can expertly guide you in a search for the right home, and also can answer any questions related to securing a mortgage. Contact Matt Farrell today at matt.farrell@pickleton.com. Again, that's matt.farrell@pickleton.com.
Welcome back. 95-yard kickoff return from Red Hales, his third touchdown of the evening. One on special teams, two on offense. And NBA up 42-7 as soon as Ryan Smotke kicks this ball off. And Les Christian Brothers takes it all the way the other way. It's going to be a running clock, at least for a while, because NBA has a 35-point lead in the second half. And they're going to squib it. It's going to be taken by one of the upbacks up to the 30, maybe the 35, and now gets it out to about the 38, 39-yard line, or it's going to be a first down and 10 for the Purple Wave. But Christian Brothers, I mean, are there any taller orders than being down 35 in the second half?
It's a dream scenario for the Big Red, because anytime you get a running clock early in the second half, your semifinal game, and just shorten the game, keep guys fresh, it's just an awesome, awesome thing.
And the officials trying to get a football off the field.
You saw Coach Uvar
He was not happy about
kept giving the windmill. He's like, keep that clock running, though, even though the football isn't off the field. He doesn't want that clock to stop.
Struther, back to pass, throws right side pass, incomplete. Struther, that time, just a failure to communicate with his receiver.
And he's been 7 of 8 in the first half. He's been accurate. He airmailed one receiver, and it was actually landed at the feet of Takis Patika, so that could have been a pick.
And it seems like that the Purple Wave maybe have changed the cadence a little bit. I've seen NBA defensive line jump off sides twice, but get back in time. 2nd and 10. Throw deep left side. Pass is incomplete again. Intended for Daly. Takis Patikas in coverage. It'll be 3rd down.
Yeah, and that ball hung up, and Patikas came from his cornerback spot to help out on that play, and then he kind of released off of Daly. So he saw that ball was going to go a little bit over Daly's hands. And he was actually the closest player there, but couldn't quite haul that one in for the interception.
3rd and 10 from the 38-yard line. Struther out of the gun. Drops to throw. NBA brings pressure. They set up the screen pass. Boy, what a nice read on that play. And a tackle by Coleman Roddy with the stop. It's 4th down. I mean, you're down 42-7. You might as well go for it.
And usually in those situations, we see Coleman Roddy pin his ears back and go up for the quarterback. Wow. But he hung back on the play. They tried to fake it left side and go back to the right side, a little screen over a defensive lineman. And Roddy sniffed that play out. And as that ball hung in the air, he closed quickly and got the tackle. And NBA's going to get the ball back here.
Simonton to punt from the 25. Claiborne Richards stands back at the 29. Very good punt from Simonton. And Richards just going to play it safe, take the fair catch at the 26-yard line, where it'll be 1st down and 10 for this NBA offense, leading 42-7, 8:29 left.
And the good thing is that
in
clock,
the 3rd quarter at least.
That clock is continuing to tick even with the change of possession. So it takes off, a minute, minute and a half to 2 minutes. Just, you're taking your time. There's really no hurry to get out there. Now we're already a minute or 8:10 left in the 3rd quarter. NBA has taken over really the first drive of the half as they took the opening kickoff back to start the third quarter.
Marcel under center on first down. 2 receiver set. Tight end H-back in motion. They're going to run to the right. Jonathan Moore. Looked like he was going to be stopped at the line, and he's able to drive it to the 31. So he takes it for a 5, maybe a 4-yard gain.
I was going to say this could be a run-heavy drive for Jonathan Moore, but he lost his shoe there. So they're going to bring Red Hales in on 2nd and 5. And ideally what you would like to do here on this drive, John, is get a few first downs. Even if you don't score, you would love to take this entire third quarter clock down and still have the football to start the fourth quarter.
2nd and 5.
2nd and 5, NBA coming up on 7 minutes left here in the third. 42-7 Big Red. Going to hand off left side to Red Hales. Red Hales picks his way forward and picks up the first down. Boy, that's just creative running that time from Red Hales as he picked his way around about 3 defenders. Keen Zoller slow to get up for NBA, but he does get up and he's headed off the field. That'll be a first down for NBA.
Yeah, he missed a couple games earlier this season with an injury. It looks like he's just kind of favoring the left side, upper left side. And now in this situation, you just don't want to get anybody hurt. You want to be healthy heading into the state championship game. Again, with that running clock, it limits the amount of plays, which is a good thing.
Yeah, they're looking at his right shoulder here on the sideline, so don't know exactly what's happening there, but it's going to be a first down at the 41. Hand off to Hales. Hales will bounce it outside to the 45. Lowers his head, and it's going to be down at the 49-yard line. An 8-yard gain from Brett Hales. And that is how you run with a 42-7 lead in the second half.
I was thinking they're going to put Jonathan Moore back in the ballgame, but he's sitting in a chair, and I think he has some sort of equipment issue. And then maybe trying to retape his shoe back on because it came off. And it's hard in the cold weather, too, to probably unwrap a leg, untape it, get the shoe back on, and tape it back up. So, ideally, I don't think Coach Shuford necessarily wants to have Red Hales in right now, but that's really his only option.
And Zoller seems to be okay. He's got his helmet back on, and he's on the sideline ready to go here should they need him. Hard count. Marcel with a nice clap right there. He's happy for that. NBA will get a first down out of it.
And now what that does is that allows for Jonathan Moore to come back in the ballgame, and Hales can come out to get the free first down there. And they're going to move it into Christian Brothers territory down to the 46-yard line. Now we got 5-10 and ticking here in the third quarter. 42-7 lead for the Big Red. Just waiting to get the official score out of Chattanooga. I mean, who would have thought 2 running clock games in the semifinals of Division II 3A.
I will say Mark Artisan, who's here with us and has taken care of us all season, he had a premonition that the game was going to go like this. I felt like this was going to be a tight one, but Mark was on top of it tonight. And NBA right now up 35. Trying to run down this running clock in the second half. Hand off to Moore. Moore breaks a tackle, gets inside the 45 down to the 44. Gets 1, maybe 2. They're going to, depends on the spot, but he's not going to get much.
Gain of a yard. 2nd and 9 from the 45-yard line.
The team is clicking right now these past few weeks here. Again, they've won 7 in a row. But last week they beat Baylor 35-0. In that second half, they scored 28 unanswered to win that ball game, and haven't really looked back since.
And I like the position, I like the position that NBA's in, obviously, because if you hang on to win this, you're going to play a McCallie team that you should have beaten here at home, and you had them beat. And you kind of, gave it to them right at the end. They had a couple of touchdowns. Marcel will snap it at 1. It's going to be handoff to Moore. Moore lowers his head, a punishing run, and will get up to the 40-yard line. But you should have beaten McCallie here, so that's just a little bit of extra motivation on top. Now you look like you may have a second chance.
And that was the second straight loss early in the season, and 2 straight games where they gave up 2-score leads in that fourth quarter. But the way this defense has adjusted since then, it's been a completely different team, and I'm excited for this rematch. Macaulay team hasn't lost a game in a long time. They've won 2 straight state championships, including a blowout win last year in the championship game. It'll be a fun one.
Marcel under center on 3rd and 4. Hands off to Morris, got the first down, lowers his head. He goes out of bounds. That will not stop the clock. It's a running clock, but NBA will continue to take time off the clock. Under 3 minutes to go now here in the 3rd.
You get a 40-second play clock, so every 40 seconds, NBA will snap the football. And easily should be able to take this possession into the 4th quarter.
How about a new rule that if you go up by 42 in the second half, you also turn the play clock off. So you just run the game clock, and you're not subject to the game. I mean, it's basically like football's version of 4 corners for Dean Smith. You just sit on it, grind it out. 1st and 10 from the 31 though for the Big Red. Handoff Moore straight ahead, gets inside the 31 down to about the 28. So he'll get about 3 yards. Coming up on 2 minutes to go here in the 3rd quarter.
There's a Christian Brothers offense that so far hasn't hit the 100-yard mark in total offense tonight. And it's conceivable they don't hit it in this game. The way NBA has controlled the clock here in the 3rd quarter, under 2 minutes left. It's just been an outstanding effort. We didn't really mention this, but NBA had a couple linemen, that were under the weather tonight. And they got some IVs going through them. They've gutted it out tonight, and some big-time linemen for the Big Red, and it just turned into a masterful performance.
2nd and 7 from the 28. Again, it's Johnny Moore. Johnny Moore with the handoff takes it straight ahead and is going to be down at the 24, maybe the 25. It's going to be 3rd down and 4 or 5 for the Big Red here.
3rd and 4 from the 25-yard line.
A little confusion for the Big Red trying to get lined up, but they still have plenty of time in the play clock.
Yeah, they're going to snap it. Christian Brothers comes off sides again as the tight end went in motion, and that'll give NBA another 1st down.
And you may not have to snap it now because depending on when they start the play clock, they're going to be able to take this in the 4th quarter.
Encroachment against Christian Brothers. 5-yard penalty. And another.
And that's exactly what we hoped was going to happen, is NBA was going to take this clock all the way down into the 4th quarter. And they still have the football and can easily probably run a few minutes off the clock here.
Well, that's going to be the end of the 3rd quarter. NBA 12 minutes away from going bowling. Up 42-7 over the Purple Wave. We'll take a timeout back after this for the 4th quarter as you listen to the NBA Football Network.
You're listening to MBA Football on Hippie Radio 94.5 WHPY FM, Bellevue, Nashville.
Martin & Zerfoss believes that insurance is the foundation upon which businesses and families build their futures. Independently owned in Nashville for over 40 years, Martin & Zerfoss has worked with companies and individuals to build comprehensive coverage packages. Home, auto, life, health, disability, long-term care, all types of commercial insurance, you name it. Whatever type of insurance you need, call Martin & Zerfoss online at martinzerfoss.com.
Success is measured in many ways. Take real estate, for example. When it comes to buying or selling your home, it's a big deal, and you want a realtor with a track record for success. The agents at Friedrich & Clark Realty have that record. Agents especially like Trish Woolwine, Marcia Simino, and Hayden Avery. They all have an NBA connection. Friedrich & Clark Realty has the highest average sales per agent of any realty company in Middle Tennessee. Buying or selling your home? Call Trish Woolwine, Marcia Simino, or Hayden Avery at Friedrich & Clark Realty.
1st and 10 at the 20 to open the second half. Have to figure this might be the last drive for Marcel Reed and some of these starters on offense. They're going to hand off to Red Hales on the sweep, and Hales is going to be down after a 2-yard gain to the 18. And he's slow to get up, too.
I'd imagine that's probably his last carry of the game.
Yeah, I don't think you're going to see him back in there. He's a little dinged up after that one, kind of holding his arm, maybe his left wrist. It's hard to tell. It's going to be 2nd down and 8 from the 18. As we're early in the 4th quarter, handoff to Johnny Moore, boy. And he runs hard.
He does.
I mean, he runs hard into the line.
Jonathan Moore on the carry.
Yeah, you just don't get some of these NBA parents. It's 42-7 game. They're still yelling at the coach to do things like just